For the talking to stop and the fighting to start, this should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tail of the tape. Terence Bud Crawford, 5'7", 135 pounds even. That's the lightweight limit, and he's got a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing King Ryan Garcia, 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5'10" tall with a reach of 70 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
And here he is. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
Look at this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Jab to the body. Not a lot of defense here at all. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. So much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heat. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting on you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
With fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They miss with the jab. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Is seeing flashes after that shot. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, and it's flat. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Let's talk about Garcia and that. What do we expect to see here in round 2? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Do you believe what we're seeing? Nope, that jab not going to score. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it was like two.
There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice exchange here from both men. These punches coming from every angle. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell's
On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. This is a high-octane battle. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left hook just missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without...
On to the fifth we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Crawford's legs are up. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning, you can see who's got it in hand, you can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford. This is the beginning of round 6. Crawford is dazed. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods, took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Crawford. Here we go, it's round 7. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Is he gonna punch himself? Hold that thought! Oh, and the kid goes down! Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
That left hook missed. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. It's not over. There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. No, we don't. Whoa, wait a minute. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Terence Crawford just got rocked. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford may be ready to go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
A pretty lopsided decision.